What's up, everyone? Looks like we had a little bit of problems with the introduction there. There was some connection issues, but thankfully I was able to figure it out. I think my VPN was interfering with the quality of the internet speed though, but we should be okay now. But it is Monday, September 11th, 2023. It's about 5:45 p.m. and it's 88 Fahrenheit, 31 Celsius. We're starting off here in downtown Miami, and there's a few new things here that I've seen that's changing. One, at 100 South Biscayne Boulevard, this building in front of me that says Vitas is underway to being torn down. They have a crane up there now, and it's causing a lot of traffic. Let's head over there and get a closer look. Hung Miao saying it's been a while since I streamed during the daytime. I guess it has been some time. Boston Elevators and Aviation asking if there's any observatories in Miami. None that I know of. The only thing that kind of comes close is the Skyview's Miami Ferris wheel in Bayside Marketplace, which is that way. You can't see the Ferris wheel now because it's blocked by the trees. However, it is rumored that what's going to be replacing this building here, one Bayfront Plaza, may have an observatory on top, but it's primarily going to be hotels, a hotel and retail space and office space. Right now there's so much traffic here on Biscayne Boulevard because they're consolidating all the lanes into one. I walked by this building earlier and I was shocked at what I saw. I covered this building, I think about a year ago, saying how it was on its way to being demolished and the interior building permit was filed. Back then, there were still some stores open, but take a look at it now. There's many of the windows are missing or broken now. Having a crane here on site is probably one of the first signs that the building's ready to be torn down soon, floor by floor. Thank you, Christopher. I know Prism and YouTube has had issues lately with live streaming. Thankfully, I haven't ran into too many though. Only one lane here open. So much traffic. And there is a pedestrian light, but not really being respected by the drivers here. The kids keep turning. Even over here, this side of the building, the windows are all blown out. Marjorie says you thought there was an observatory in Vizcaya and the Miami Science Museum. I didn't see an observatory when I went to Vizcaya. And the Frost Science Museum, that one, I've never been inside it, but I don't think it really has the height to really have an observatory in it. Here's the interior of the building. It is really unsafe. Look at that. Part of the ceiling is coming apart already. This building is in its final moments. And the reviews it says you hear New York is going to be slammed with that hurricane. I still think it's too early to tell. And it really depends what model you're looking at or what news site you use, because they're all going to use different tracks, but this is the one I'm seeing right now. But yeah, New York is kind of close to the hurricane, to that cone, but not directly in it. It looks like New England is more likely its target, and also the northeast Atlantic coast. But I really hope it doesn't really strike anywhere significant or goes out to sea. It's crazy to think that this building used to house the downtown Miami Welcome Center. They're not welcoming anyone now. Napoleon says the news broadcast likes to be dramatic. Yeah, sometimes they spice it up a little bit. I mean, there's the slight possibility of it going to the way of New York City, so they might put a headline there just to get more clicks. Deborah Roberts says, is this an older part of town? Yeah, this is downtown Miami, the oldest part of Miami, but there's a lot of developments since then. So here's the other part of the block. We'll try to get as close as we can before there's barricades. There's already a lot of construction equipment on this lane that's next to me. Tamara Britton, thank you so much with $5. Appreciate the support, Tamara. Thank you so much for the support. Look at how much construction dust is here. If you drive in there now, you might be driving into a ramp that's non-existent or has collapsed. This building that's being knocked down has the same name as the new building that's going to be replacing it. One Bayfront Plaza, the shops. Yeah, Sonia, they're really getting ready now. Sidewalk is closed across here. Yeah, Deborah says it looks a lot different than what we saw the other night. It totally does. There's so many more windows that are broken now, and they have the crane on site. And to think this happened so quickly. But some good news, I'm going to show you what's directly to the left here. Daniel says, when will the new building be up? I have no clue what their timeline is. It's in their best interest to construct it quickly and with quality. Here is the new Pedestrian Plaza at the 100 Southeast Financial Center. This Pedestrian Plaza is awesome. It really feels like you're standing in the middle of all these tall buildings here. You have a view of the Aston Martin residences in the middle. Here's the 100 Southeast Financial Center building. And then across the street will eventually be One Bayfront Plaza. Whenever this is torn down and replaced. And this Pedestrian Plaza recently opened, but it's about to get more exciting with all these retail vendors coming in. Crema Gourmet. This one says a new tenant coming soon, but no business name. I'm so excited for all this to come here. Naked Farmer coming in fall 2023. Wow, right now. So anytime now, this business is gonna come in. It looks like it's gonna be health food based with salads and everything. Here's a dry cleaners, Brickle Cleaners. Yeah, Kira says, so beautiful and artistic. I really love this. Lots of palm trees too. I've been waiting for this to open. There's also this plaza over here, although it's a bit smaller. It's home to the Muse Hotel. There's also a Wells Fargo branch. And we could also check out Hell's Kitchen to see if they're open. This one's also opening fall 2023, although there's no specific date. Becky Russo saying, is Brickell a safe area at nighttime? I was told Wynwood is typically not safe after dark. I would say Wynwood is yes and no. There are some parts of Wynwood that I feel are a little bit seedier than others, especially towards the southern boundary of Wynwood. You have to be a little bit on guard. But Brickell in general, I find, is pretty safe. Now, one place that Brickell and Wynwood both share in common is its bad pedestrian infrastructure. There are a lot of intersections there without traffic lights, and traffic can get kind of chaotic, so you really have to be careful crossing the street. And Miami drivers really aren't known to be the best. Opening fall 2023, but we're still waiting. Gordon Ramsay's waiting patiently. I am too. Kira says, what places would you recommend for fitness in Miami, indoor and outdoor? Why don't we walk by one right now? I can show you a good place. As for outdoors, I guess any of the public parks will do. Some of them have better exercise equipment than others, but you don't necessarily need it if you want to do some fitness. It helps, but it's not mandatory.
It's north side.
Wow, this is nuts. Look at all this traffic. All because of that construction crane. And it's also rush hour too. Snorky Pine with $9.99. Thank you so much. Gordon Ramsay doesn't seem like the most patient guy. Howdy, AK. Thank you so much, Snorky Pine. Appreciate the support. I'm sure he's patient. What you see on TV, he puts on a show for everybody. But I know in person he's probably a lot different. He doesn't yell at every one of his contestants and chefs. Thank you so much, Fred C, for $4.99. Appreciate the support. Fred C. Thank you. Speaking of gyms, the downtown YMCA is inside the 100 Southeast Financial Center. Just showcased. That's an option. I don't think I'm going to be able to make this light. But in addition to the downtown YMCA, I'm aware of two other gyms around here. There's Downtown Strength and Conditioning, and also Orange Theory Fitness. Wow, look at this. They have staff now telling people to stop. That crane is moving something into the building now. I think maybe after we see Downtown Fitness and also Orange Theory, we can head back there and see what else they're lifting up into this building. Yeah, Jen, you do hear a whistle. These safety officers are stopping traffic to let people out of the parking garage. And probably also the construction vehicle too. But all this backup is mainly caused by the single lane that they have there, right around the corner. Nixter, are you ready? Saying $2. I'm very interested in doing this job like you. I appreciate it, Nixter. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. But Nixter, if I have to be honest, there's a lot more to what I do than what you see on camera, and it's not easy. And there's also an article that I read that said 96.5% of YouTubers won't even make enough money off advertising to break the poverty line. So just keep that in mind before you drop everything and decide to go into this full steam. It's not that easy. All right, let's go to Downtown Strength and Conditioning, which is a block over to the left. We've got Cafe Bastille across the street, which is known to be one of the best brunches in downtown. Jared Curry asked if I've checked out the Sky Views Miami observation wheel Ferris wheel at Bayfront Park. Yes, I've checked it out a few times. I think it's a very good attraction, but it's over very quickly. Those cars are very nice though. There's individual air conditioning in them, and you could also choose what kind of music you want in the cabin as well. Also has some good views of Miami. Jimmy O says, nice to see you, buddy. C5 got a nice write-up in the New York Post. Yes, his videos did get mentioned in the New York Post. So as for gyms, we've got Downtown Strength and Conditioning right here. This is what I'd really kind of equate to the CrossFit gym of Miami. But these people are serious. They have the AC running full blast too. They got like bars up there, weights. I sometimes see doing jogs out in the street. Hello. There's Julia and Henry's, newest food hall in Miami. And I'll also walk by Orange Theory Fitness. And then I'm very curious about the One Bayfront Plaza crane, what they're hoisting up there. Or maybe they're removing stuff from the building. Yeah, Eric, we went inside there. Julia and Henry's. Yikes, David, I didn't know that. YouTuber Traveling Robert came back to Florida at his property and found trees broken in half. Oh man. Hopefully that's all taken care of now, but goes to show you that nature can get crazy sometimes. Adventures DJ with $1.99. Thank you so much. How do you survive on making videos? Appreciate it. Adventures DJ. A lot of different methods to make money on YouTube and how to earn a living, but I'm not going to go into detail here. There's a lot of other videos and channels you could watch about how to monetize your channel. But most YouTubers, they first get accepted into the Google AdSense program to start. So Orange Theory Fitness is 1 block away, right at the end here. I really don't know what's happening here on this corner. It's been vacant for a while, this lot. Eric says these streets are very narrow. I don't really think so. I've been on narrower streets. Downtown Miami is pretty good with walkability. Paul says, are you going to have a Cuban sandwich and key lime pie while you're in Miami? I've had plenty. Almost tripped on one of these tree curbs. Rhino in Wonderland says, OMG, you see your old place, hope you're doing well. Yeah, I hope you're doing well too. And here's Orange Theory Fitness, another gym here in downtown Miami. The Downtown Strength and Conditioning, that one's a hardcore one, but this one's more of a traditional one. Looks like they also do classes too. Let's see what's going on there with that construction site now. Fahad Flail. I don't really tell anyone my travel plans until it really gets close. If you really want to know, just stay subscribed to my channel and you'll find out. But there's a lot of places in the world that I'd love to travel to. Most of the time, it's not reasonable to do so. Chan Trang with $24.99. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much, Chan Trang. I have a feeling that crane is removing materials from that building, not adding onto it. Doesn't make sense. Bighorn MT with $5. AK, I just want to thank you again for your Key West video a few months ago. I'm finally going down in December. That's awesome, Bighorn MT. Hope you have as great of a time in Key West as I did a few months ago. There sure is a lot of things to do there. It's also the site of the first Margaritaville restaurant. Sadly, Jimmy Buffett, the founder, passed away earlier this month. But he spent a lot of time in Key West. Kira says, thank you so much for answering my fitness question, showing the fitness spots. Thank you for bringing it up too. I didn't really think about it until you brought it up about gyms, but there's Orange Theory there, the Downtown YMCA, and also Downtown Strength and Conditioning. Oh, by the way, everyone, today I took some time to sort through my recent road trip and craft it into playlists. So you can actually go through my YouTube channel right here. This is the home page, and you can see there's the video section, and under the video section, these are the playlists that I just created. So They're all sorted now: Utah and Arizona, Texas, Los Angeles and San Diego, Las Vegas, Colorado, New York City for the brief time I was there. So if you want to go through them easier, you can. I know sometimes my channel can be a little bit of a mess trying to find what you want because I upload so many videos. But hopefully the way I sorted it by month and location, it helps out a little bit. I think I may do that from now on, try to sort my videos by month and location if I can. Tara Niagara says, does Miami have very little foot traffic? No, it does get a lot of foot traffic from time to time. Pal Talk Politics saying no Boston. Oh, I've been to Boston. There might be a few playlists from Boston up there. Thank you, 8066. Your road trips are among the best on YouTube. Thanks for sharing. Yes, today finally the New York City to Los Angeles series is finished. All 15 parts have published now, so you can enjoy them non-stop if you want, all 52 hours, plus the time-lapse version. But tomorrow I'm going to be starting the California to Florida road trip series. Right now, it looks like they have this crane on hold until they give it something else to take off the building, I guess. Something that's too heavy to carry down otherwise. When I came by here earlier, they were just setting the crane up, but now it's actually getting put to work. I would imagine this is going to be here for at least a few weeks. Hi, rat. Rats do exist here in Florida. Only one lane. Alley BHG says must be the construction bringing them out from the sewer. No, I've usually seen some rats around here. But probably a lot more now that they're demolishing the building here. John Donahue with $9.99. Does Miami have a height restriction for new buildings going up? Yes, they do. In this area, downtown and Brickell, there's a height restriction of 1,049 feet. And I know a few buildings are going to be matching that exact height. The one being demolished across the street is one of them. There's also the Waldorf Astoria Tower that's going to be 1,049 feet. And I think 3 or 4 in Brickell as well are going to be the same height. They put that height restriction there because the FAA requires them to be under that height. Because it's right in the path of the airplanes. You can even hear the airplanes now. What's kind of cool is that this park is right here, Bayfront Park. These new tenants of this office building and hotel are going to have a park right across the street. Well, I feel like this park is a nice addition to the neighborhood. There's a lot more that can be done to it. The main gripe I have about this park is the water fountain not working. Flowing Happy, thank you so much for $20. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for the support. Saying thanks for your live stream. Thanks for tuning in. It's always a pleasure having you on. Oh, there's an airplane now. That's why the buildings can't be taller. Here is asking, what's your favorite construction project happening in Miami right now? The Miami World Center. Jesus says, you're right, it's too bland and needs some flowers. Benches would be nice. Yeah, there's not enough benches here either. You're right on that. But the main thing they have to do is to fix the water fountain or to repurpose it. Because right now it's not doing anything than wasting space. There's a lot more this park can do. MT says Miami looks like a real life open world video game. Yep, Grand Theft Auto Vice City and the upcoming Grand Theft Auto 6 are going to be based on Miami. Yeah, they could use some more benches over here on the pathways. I don't know why they don't have it. Here's that fountain which isn't working, which I so want them to fix. And there's also this over here, which I haven't really shown that much. But to me, this feels like a wasted space too. Cheryl asking if there's any water fountains, drinking water fountains. There's only one by the public restrooms behind me, but that's only open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Kevin says the park is so nice. Yeah, it's a nice park. They need to do more with it though. To me, this section over here, I never really see them use this section at all. I think this used to be an amphitheater, but every time I come by here, it looks like they use it for storage instead. But they have porta potties there and golf carts, or a golf cart. But yeah, if you see this, you can see the condition of this amphitheater. It's not really well kept. There's a sign here for restrooms, but as you can see, the restrooms are all behind this door here, and they aren't exactly working. So another shame on the city of Miami for not utilizing the space. But that fountain is one of them, as well as this area. Funny how they have signs for the restrooms that aren't even accessible. You can't even get in there. You know what you do instead? Come on, I need to really pee. Let's not demonstrate that on camera. I don't advise anyone to do that either. Ali BHG says, wonder how long it's been that way. I have no clue. For a while now, I think. What is kind of cool here though is a Japanese garden, but even this isn't very well kept. The Japanese garden is right here. It's a very sad looking one. And don't even get me started with that faces on the rock there. Thanks so much, Haji with $5. Is that dancing guy in Brickell still around? Probably. I haven't really been going there on a regular basis, so I don't know if he shows up every now and then. But apparently he's well known to the locals around here. There's a poor turtle here swimming in this dirty water. There's also a sneaker in there. But I don't see any fish in here at all. At least the turtles are making it home, but they deserve better. Absolutely. And there isn't even like a nice pathway to get out of here. It's like, I don't know what they were thinking when they made this place and they're not maintaining it. Where's the turtle? Oh, there's a turtle. This turtle looks so sad. Looks like there's even some kind of growth on its shell. Oh, here's another one. Yeah, it is very sad. The only things making this pond home are the turtles. And I really feel bad for them. I mean, this park has so much potential too. It's right by the water here on Biscayne Bay, and then you have this area here, which has a lot of trash in it, not maintained. They have that amphitheater area that's all closed off, used for storage. And the main fountain not working is the biggest disappointment with this park. But to its credit, the outer pathways here by the water are extremely nice. And also love the palm trees. This area over here is probably my favorite part of the park. Looks like over here there's still some issues with garbage. Yeah, problems with garbage. Also attracting rats as well. So just keep that in mind if you decide to dangle your legs over this ledge here, or you step down there, you have some company. Maybe it's not the company you want. I do respect these rats' ability to survive all the way over here. I think they're the most adaptable creature on the planet Earth other than the humans. That's a long tail, my friend. Jen Claus says they will survive the apocalypse. I think so. Got copyright music coming. Wow, a squirrel. Oh, wow. Sneaky. The squirrel's just playing with me. Brad says they look like the same squirrels of New York. No, they're different. These are brown in color and they're shorter. I don't think they're as athletic as the ones in New York. They're more suited towards a tropical lifestyle. All right, here's Skyviews Miami, which costs $23 to ride. I think this is the closest thing that downtown Miami has to an observation tower. Is the Skyviews Miami. And here we've got Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville in downtown Miami. Sad to see the loss of Jimmy Buffett. Let's see what's going on with the second floor here. I know they got rid of that dinosaur safari exhibit. Hopefully they could put something a little more meaningful where that was. There used to be a food court here. This side is taken up by Margaritaville. Yep, still a construction site. I don't know what they're gonna put here, but whatever it is, it's gonna be very far off because look at that. There's not even anything resembling any kind of progress with construction, just an empty floor. I really missed it when it was a food court. It made a lot of sense, but maybe it wasn't profitable for them to do it. Here's the Knife Argentinian Steakhouse. I've eaten here before and I really liked it. You can walk out here to the marina, which is nice.
was out of use. Now every day, every night, every moment with you, I'm walking on air. And every day, every way, I feel I can't lose. I wanna shout it out, ain't no limit. I wanna shout it.
Philly 3000 says you're surprised I'm gonna get a copyright playing that song. No, all of my songs that I play, they're licensed. Got the Bayside Marina next to me. Let's take a look at Pier 5. How about this? It's looking very good right now. Jesus Ruiz says that bar seemed interesting. Oh, the Lola bar. There's also a Cuba Cabana over there. There's several bars here in the Bayside Marketplace. What are they doing here with Pier 5? Wow, that looks so cool. Looks like there's going to be an outdoor bar there. They put up some nice decorations already. That side still has some construction to be finished. Andre says, is Hooters still at Bayside? No, they're not here anymore. Transit of NJ went to this exact mall a few weeks ago. I'm glad you got to experience it. This is a cruise that I did before, the Millionaire's Row cruise, 90-minute sightseeing cruise. I thought this cruise was well worth the money. Keith says you should take the cruise. You could watch one of my previous videos. It actually is very popular. The Miami Millionaire's Row cruise. I recorded the entire thing. We got Five Guys Burger right here. Starbucks is coming soon. Kira, I've been to several Italian ice places in Miami. I don't really have a favorite. Here's the Bubba Gump Shrimp Company. Since we're on the topic of construction today, I might as well walk you towards the Waldorf Astoria construction site, which is right over there. Hung Mao says it was cool seeing the Forrest Gump Point in Utah. Yeah, that was. That's the point where he says, "I'm tired. Think I'll go home now." And he stops running. Waldorf Astoria site is right here where this crane is. Maybe we can see what's going on there. John says, is that the Holiday Inn? Yes, this building here is the Holiday Inn. Although, you know what's kind of interesting? There's no more Holiday Inn branding on this building anymore. If you look at it, there's no more signs that it was a Holiday Inn. What happened? Is it not Holiday Inn anymore? John Smith says you stay there, nice hotel. I know someone who stayed here too. You know what's interesting though is they still have a Google listing and Holiday Inn is still responding to Google reviews, so it's still a Holiday Inn, except you can't tell from the outside that it is one. Wonder why there's no branding outside anymore. Maybe they're gonna change into a different hotel. Cynthia says, yes, it looks closed. It looks very outdated now. Yeah, even the front here, you can't even tell it's a Holiday Inn. It just has the address, 340 Biscayne Boulevard. And then there's the Waldorf Astoria construction site next door. That's an awful lot of dirt there. This is what it's going to look like when it's finished. These stacked cubes that are irregular. Tallest residential tower south of New York. And it'll also be tied for tallest building in Miami by so many other buildings here that are going to be exactly 1,049 feet, the FAA limit. Yeah, it does look very scary how it's stacked like that. Wow, look at this. Free Starbucks samplers. This is Starbucks pickup. It's a really small Starbucks, but the one a few blocks away from here closed up. Man, look at this construction equipment. This is a drill if I ever saw one. Holy smokes. This is well underway to being constructed. Down this way, there's a New York City style pizzeria. I've yet to try it. Gus Norb asking what's the expected completion date for the Waldorf? I have no clue. Wait a second. Italian pizza, focacceria urban pizza cafe is temporarily closed. I did not know this. Why? What's the reason? At Urban Pizza Cafe. Maybe they have more information on their Instagram page. But that's rather unfortunate. Life begins at 40, Chuck says. The baristas at Starbucks need to learn how to spell people's names right. Yeah, I know. So many times they've gotten my name wrong completely. And then they yell out my name. I'm like, wait, that's not my name. And even if it is my right name, they misspell it by like a vowel or two. And I'm like, how do you misspell this? It's like one of the most common names there is. They put like a I instead of an E, or put more than one N, or put a C instead of a K. Chief Allegre with 468. Thank you so much, Chief Allegre. Appreciate the support. Thank you very much. King of Pick 7 says that's why he likes to pre-order on the app. Smart move there. This 7-Eleven is pretty convenient, but I prefer not to go in here if I can help it. Alicia Gonzalez says why. They're not the cleanest 7-Eleven. You can look at their Google reviews also. I don't want to be on the hook for saying a lot of stuff that's wrong with the business. But I'll just say there's a lot better places you can go than 7-Eleven. There's a downtown veterinarian. This place is super cool, the Shaving District. It's a trendy barbershop. They even have that swiggly light. And we're back to the Orange Theory Fitness again. All right, I think this is a good place for me to wrap up my video. Got a nice sunset happening here in downtown. I appreciate all of you coming out today to see all the new happenings around downtown Miami. One Bayfront Plaza's construction site is really intriguing now. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Catch you all later, and if you're interested, check out my premiere tomorrow of my drive from California to Florida. It's gonna be an over 8-hour premiere though, just letting you know. But you'll always be able to watch it on replay.